Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the news. Before we begin, a quick look at the headlines. Cabinet clears bill to upgrade Indian Institute of Public Health Shillong into university. BJP Mahila Morcha criticizes Rahul Gandhi's conduct at AI Summit. BJP Meghalaya Mahila Morcha condemns racial abuse in Delhi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi embarks on two-day state visit to Israel. And Shillong to host Khelo India Archery Tournament on 26th and 27th February at Sai Training Centre. The news in detail. First, let's take a look at the local news. The Meghalaya Cabinet has approved the introduction of a bill to upgrade the Indian Institute of Public Health, IIPH, Shillong into a state university, aimed at strengthening public health education and research in the region. Health Minister Vailat Miki Shila said the move will enhance research and training capacity, particularly in epidemiology and disease prevention, while enabling the institute to award degrees once granted university status. The Cabinet also cleared the extension of the lease agreement for Orange Route Restaurant for 30 years under the PPP model and approved a state policy for the promotion of Anganwadi workers to supervisors.
Actually, regarding the Indian Institute of Public Health. So, as you know that public health has become very important in today's time, especially with the recent incidents which happened, especially to the unfortunate incident which happened to our late MP, Dr. Ricky Sunkon. So we thought that it is very important, and at the same time, this institute is focused on research. So it is very important to have people who do research, especially in terms of epidemiology and other disease and all. So that's why the government has approved that will to make this Indian Institute of Public Health as a state university. Amendment to the extension of lease agreement for restaurant at Riyadh Right Nongkle, Sora, which is I think all of you know Orange Route, known by the name Orange Route, for a period of 30 years, and restructuring of lease rental payment on PPP model.
BJP Meghalaya State Mahila Morcha Vice President Geeta Sarin has strongly condemned leader of the opposition Rahul Gandhi and his supporters over their actions during the recent India AI Impact Summit. Sarin told reporters that the Congress leadership should act responsibly, stressing that Gandhi's conduct at the international summit was inappropriate. She argued that internal issues must be addressed within the country rather than raised on global platforms, as such actions could tarnish India's image.
The leaders of the opposition party should act in a disciplined manner and an appropriate manner. What Mr. Rahul Gandhi has done, it is very shameful and not at all acceptable. If they had any issues, they should have been settled within India. When the entire world is looking at India, you cannot shame your own nation by doing this. And we, the Mahila Morcha of Meghalaya State BJP party, really condemn and protest against what has happened, because you have brought the image of our great nation down in front of the outside world. And I request all the leaders of the opposition that we should not act in this immature manner like Mr. Rahul Gandhi and his supporters did, and conduct themselves with more discipline.
The BJP Meghalaya Pradesh Mahila Morcha has strongly condemned the racial abuse faced by 3 women from Arunachal Pradesh in Delhi. calling for urgent measures to safeguard the dignity and safety of North-East residents. Mahila Morcha Meghalaya Pradesh President Arina Nyota said a letter will be sent to state Mahila Morcha presidents and Delhi authorities urging immediate steps to ensure respect and protection for citizens from the region. Nyota stressed that the incident highlights ongoing challenges faced by North-East students and residents across India.
Nagalang jonga ngan pha gi jing tho sha ki state president jong ka Mahila Morcha pat kum ju ru sha ki bor badi khmi ki ba kham don ha ka bor hi ki badi khmi ya ka Delhi nginya keren ba nginya pesutho ki ba ngiru ngi dei kita ki part of India ki dei kita ki khon jong ka Mary India ba piru pin shimlam bangin ya burom markel yang umdai bangin shuya le ada ka bor la ningin penja burom iwe ni dan kam ka jinya teli ni dan kam ka jing ye ni dan kam ka jing ya lenti rengkat wala gi dei na kanu ka jelaro ong tang ya ka Meghalaya baro ni dan na po Mizoram Nagaland Manipur baro gi jelagi badan hapo kari India ni dei banyalong kumshi para kumshi yang shisa.
Public Health Engineering or PHE Minister Marcus N. Marak assured the Assembly that his department will examine the need for a study on water sources near the Martin landfill site. The assurance came after VPP MLA Bright Star Well Marbanyang raised concerns about possible groundwater contamination from landfill leachate. He noted that residents within a 3 to 5 kilometer radius have increasingly avoided local water sources due to fears of pollution. Marak clarified that the PHE department does not maintain water sources in the area, but said groundwater studies are typically conducted by the Central Groundwater Board. The Meghalaya State Skills Development Society or MSSDS Ribhoi under the Labour, Employment and Skills Development Department organised a major recruitment drive at the Bhoi Rimbong block office today. The event drew close to 1,000 young job seekers eager to explore employment opportunities and skill enhancement avenues across various sectors, including prospects within Meghalaya, outside the state and even abroad. Saibok Kriam, Skills Development Officer of MSSDS Ribhoi, said the program aims to create pathways for youth to access jobs and receive career support.
Iba lada kini kena semajungi sini lada kini yo ban pendap ya kene rekomend drive ru na kerpai ki waso du jengkemen ba kene kamde ka sin baningkong ban pilong ne po ban area in splong biang bia hakini ki benai ban sawan te na benta kitu ki kena samla ne ki bawat kamu jam ki time musning area phila banwan hakreka aprendiu tarik ati apo CFC lum roman te hajan kalat balwan college te nakwaru ban kerpadi kini ki kena samla daki one stay berkini ya welang ki parok marjan ma makane kade ka kabuksia nam tajong ki nam ta ki bawat kam jam berkini ka recommend drive ru kade nam ta ki kena samla daki kwa banwat kam ndai tong ne po di jela Meghalaya berkumjuru cabar kari India berkumjur apo
East Shillong MLA Dr. M. Amprin Lingdo of the NPP said she is not in a position to comment on the upcoming by-election for the Shillong parliamentary constituency, which was necessitated by the passing of sitting MP Dr. Ricky A.J. Singkon. Speaking to reporters, Lingdo clarified that she has not received any offer from her party to contest the election. She added that any decision would be taken only after consultations with party leadership and her family once discussions and nominations begin.
Kaliang kajonga ngampat la bangan kransyai halor kini kepang namarba ya kata kajing khot ne yawer banyele ya kenu ke election kamsyong hanga kasyong hak political party kebaterwa ya kata ka tiket sya kita ki prospective candidates dia kum bakalong mentapat don kenu ke jingya keren but nai bangan bun ketin ya kene kam namarba kadron ka procedure lagi eki bero but bin saya kendu lada kawan gum kota kajing terwa dari ke bakalong menta padon baterwa padon bakren padon kenu ke official ke
8 months after a man fell from a bridge at Yausir into the Umran River, Ribhoi police yesterday confirmed the discovery of skeletal remains lodged among rocks downstream. Local fishermen first spotted the bones and alerted the family and village authorities, who then approached police to initiate an investigation. The remains are suspected to belong to Ebi Nongshli of Umtasor village, who fell into the river on July 27, 2025 and was swept away by strong currents. Police, accompanied by family members, have retrieved the skeletal remains for examination. The family has requested a DNA test to confirm the identity. Authorities have launched a formal inquiry into the matter in accordance with legal procedures.
Ada bay midang ing ila hat nyaw tarik benai ba nyaw imi perstem te iklaman jing syo te adin riu la kontai ngene te ngayo aku bor na cupras nang nomar kini di perlok song ubi tem pon dai ra krasanga ki pon bersaki beri kita dan hasnang te ki ajing tip yang adin kata ngala kol ki te ki ang bau lahap din katapan dang alayo jing tip kabati kena belaham tengah kolnya rang baslang tengila kolnya kene kacaka tingi kolnya kene kacaka ro Muslim hina marba nriu la kondai minit ngadang jo banyak keren bat i te haduna ngila koyang ne te kating don jong i na duk pasdang hi na duk kamit sajan ipun i paralok jong i ang ba pan kai sen ne Aku kambit badan lang mga ang la size ni blend sa namlan ra. Tadin pas dapat ipon.
The Meghalaya State Blood Transfusion Council, in collaboration with the Blood Centre of Nongstoin Civil Hospital and the Meghalaya AIDS Control Society, organized a one-day training program titled One Day Training for Donor Motivators, Meghalaya. The event was attended by Dr. Eric Wanyang, Mrs. Lucretia Shulai, Reverend T.T. Dingdo and several NGO leaders who highlighted the importance of voluntary blood donation. Speaking as chief guest, Dr. Wanyang stressed that blood cannot be manufactured and must come from voluntary donors. The program aimed to raise awareness and motivate more individuals to donate blood voluntarily, ensuring better support for patients in need.
Itu kenyak sipang keting sha jung kadi jangai snam ki de keting sha ka ben tong du ya ka snam ya ubriu pada ka snam mila ai ben tang na ka snam briu mla ka chen ni ka snam de kui pat ki mrat apa de ben ki bri ka ben kai da ka snam pelang da ka snam masih mla pa ne kota ni tan ka snam briu la pan ai ya ubriu dan ka mai ka briu dan ka ya ka snam sakawe Omdon ganu substitute.
The Health Department has released an account of the sequence of events leading to the sudden death of Shillong MP Dr. Ricky Andrew J. Sinkon, confirming that emergency procedures were followed at Maoyong Community Health Centre before he was referred to a higher facility. Health Minister Wailat Miki Shala said the inquiry by the District Medical and Health Officer found no delay or refusal of treatment. Sinkon collapsed while playing football on 19 February and was brought to Maoyong CHC unconscious with no recordable pulse or blood pressure. Staff immediately initiated oxygen support and CPR before referring him to Dr. H. Gordon Roberts Hospital, where vital signs remain unrecordable on arrival.
The patient was immediately attended by the staff nurse on emergency duty, and the medical officer on call was intimated. Oxygen support was initiated promptly. Cardiopulmonary resuscitation, which is called CPR, was administered. Despite these resuscitation efforts, the patient did not respond. In view of the critical condition and non-response to initial resuscitation, the patient party was informed of the need for immediate referral to a higher facility. Referral and transport. At approximately 7:20 p.m., arrangements were made for transfer. The patient was shifted with oxygen support by the Maoyong CHC ambulance. The ambulance reached H. Robert Gordon Hospital at approximately 7:40 p.m., where the patient was handed over to the emergency team for further management. As per the medical report of Robert Hospital on arrival, the patient vitals were not recordable and pupils were also bilaterally fixed and dilated.
As part of the Sangathan's Rijan Abhiyan, a nationwide organizational program of the Indian National Congress, AICC observer and National Secretary Danish Abrar visited Mairang in East and West Khasi Hills district to meet leaders of the District Congress Committee. Abrar said the initiative aims to strengthen the party at the grassroots by appointing and electing new district presidents through consultations with local leaders and workers. He expressed concern over elected representatives who left the Congress after winning elections, calling their actions a betrayal of the party and its symbol. Abrar stressed that such defections for personal gain were shameful and undermined the trust of voters who supported the Congress.
And I would request you to rather help us and sending the message to the people of Mairang here, to the whole Khasi Hills district here, that they should give their best piece of advice, best piece of opinion to us as to whom they would want to see, whom do they think is the person or the worker of the party who's loyal to the party, honest to the party. Because what's happening in Meghalaya is people are not being loyal. People have been cheating the ticket, cheating the party. The people of Meghalaya, they vote for Congress, they vote for symbol, they vote for Rahul Gandhi. But after winning elections on Congress ticket, for their vested interest, they leave the party. This is shame.
A late-night accident occurred around 8:15 p.m. when a Tata Nexon bearing the number plate AS01FY9950 rammed into two residential houses in the Quinine area after the driver allegedly lost control under the influence of alcohol. The vehicle, driven by Sonubal Rajdatta of Beltola, Assam, was reportedly speeding from Shillong Road before veering off and crashing into the verandas of houses belonging to Kong Tridalis Jirwa and Kong Biola Nongbet. Both homes sustained significant damage, while the car's front portion was extensively wrecked. Authorities arrived promptly and have launched an investigation into the incident. Muster roll casual workers under the Agriculture Department Meghalaya held a meeting on Tuesday under the banner of the Joint Action Committee Muster Roll Workers Union to press for better welfare measures. The union urged the Director of Agriculture and the state government to set up a Muster Roll Workers Welfare Board to address workers' needs, especially during illness, and to support their families. Advisor Kru L. Paryat highlighted the uncertainty faced by the workers due to low wages, particularly in supporting their children's education. The union also submitted a memorandum to the government calling for implementation of existing laws protecting muster roll workers.
Ngimut ban kerpat no ya director but ke government of Meghalaya bakan establish ban thau no ya kanika agriculture Department Masteral Workers Welfare Board. Kanika Welfare Board kadai bandan no hangni po agriculture namar kinong try masteral ki pon ba hangni po ka department. Langba kanika Welfare Board kin pet ya ka jingbet jingpho jongkini kinong try masteral. Kalong ba ya ka jingyo kamgun kusa ngalong ba kinong try po angni kin lada ke pang sitam imdan jingyarap iki. Kabaar pat kadai ka EPF, kadan ka Employee Provident Fund. Ika ba kataro kadai ban trikam langba kaniga welfare board. Namar ka jingdan jo kaniga welfare board kanyarap sikat de ya baro kinong trimestrol. Namar haka jinglap ka jongi kum ginong ilap ikendo hakane ki jingakaran.
Shipra Kumali LP School celebrated its centenary today with the inauguration of a new building by Raymond D. Shira, Project Director DRDA Ampati. Addressing the gathering, Shira highlighted that schools are not only centers of academic learning, but also institutions for discipline, moral science, and character building, stressing the importance of holistic education. The program was attended by SDSEO SB Mara, President Shyamol Koch, Head Teacher Mohan Bangsi Barman, and former Head Teacher Dharmeshwar Koch, along with community members. The new building was hailed as a major step in strengthening educational infrastructure in the region. The Khasi Students' Union Narpo Circle has uncovered illegal stone quarrying along the Malidor River, allegedly carried out by workers from Assam within Meghalaya's territory. Led by President Paniel Tongper and General Secretary Uni Muksor, KSU members inspected the site and found hundreds of workers using excavators to extract stones and load them onto trucks bound for Assam. KSU members halted the trucks, drove away the workers, and directed Terang to stop operations immediately, warning of strict action if he continued. The organization expressed concern that the activity had gone unchecked for 3 months, suspecting collusion between Forest Department officials and Terang.
KSU Narpo Circle, hani spot dilawan hari ni Kesuna cara Malidor River kebahap apa ke area jang kesunang Malidor jang Meghalaya apa putusan jang Meghalaya marmanin mencisni la yok kita komplain lagi trash nong basak marjan marpanang ni hiki angkatan kita jing yang mau bean hani hawa Malidor kebasa ke hidup kata ta keba kila bangkit hidup lagi spak truk cisni dah habang iwat jengki habang iwat niat nak keleng-keleng itip ba kene ka jinglek jengki jingklong mau bean jengki kelong kebang kebeaan makim sem la don kata environment clearance hakno hono department kebade ban ai kata clearance bat andang ilawan hani ngila isya da hikmat ngila saki isya da hikmat dapat kawa kalajot ni kawa Malidor kebasa keluar kebasa ajeng mentoy ki paiba yaki yaki.
Voice of the People Party chief Arden Baisayomoid has said the party is not satisfied with the recommendations submitted by the expert committee on Meghalaya's reservation policy. Speaking to reporters, Baisayomoid acknowledged that forming the committee was a step forward, but argued that its report does not adequately address concerns raised by the party and stakeholders. He stressed that the issue of reservation is highly sensitive and requires deeper scrutiny and wider consultation.
I can simply say that as a party who have a champion for the cause, people as far as the review of the reservation policy is concerned, we are not satisfied, we are not happy with the recommendation, which is why we have made our submissions on the floor of the House. And we had also asked the government, because what we were discussing, is the recommendation of the expert committee. So it is yet to be formally and officially, accepted or adopted by the government. So I had raised this very important question before the Chief Minister, whether the Chief Minister will take us also into consideration before formally, accepted or adopted.
Health Minister Wailat Miki Shila has assured that immediate preventive and containment measures have been taken following reports of 2 deaths among Agniveer trainees at the Assam Regimental Centre in Happy Valley due to suspected meningococcal infection. Shila clarified that the deaths occurred over 2 weeks, not simultaneously, and urged the public to remain calm. Medical samples have been sent for laboratory testing to confirm the cause. Rapid response teams have been deployed in coordination with military authorities, while contact tracing has been initiated.
Cases like, no doubt, as of now we have, especially from the press release, from the events that they mentioned that two cases of death which happened. But this death, just to inform you and the public, that it's not happened at the same time. So it's, I think, a matter of weeks or so. But after that, we have seen some symptoms, and then we have done some. Our team is there. They have taken the sample, and we have sent for the testing. We are awaiting for the report for confirmation. But as of now, they are doubting that it might be this meningococcal virus bacteria. No, as of now, no. We are in the process of doing now in a few moments from now. But we are at the same time also we are just waiting for the confirmatory report.
Meghalaya participated in a 3-day regional workshop titled Suraksha Sankalp, held in Guwahati under the National AIDS and STD Control Programme. The workshop aims to strengthen the implementation of the National Strategic Plan across the Northeast. 4 districts in Meghalaya have been prioritized: East Jaintia Hills, East Khasi Hills, Ribhoi and West Jaintia Hills. East Khasi Hills has recorded over 435 cases, West Jaintia Hills 123 cases and East Jaintia Hills 90 cases. According to Rakesh Gupta, Director General of NACO, 60 districts across 7 states have been identified as having the highest number of cases. He further stated that on the first day of the workshop, district magistrates and other officials will prepare action plans and strategies to curb the rising numbers.
हमारा मकसद है कि हम जो स्टेट लीडरशिप है और जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स हैं 60 डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स को नॉर्थ ईस्ट में हमने इन 7 स्टेट्स में आइडेंटिफाई किया प्रायोरिटी डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स जहां पर इंसिडेंस HIV एड्स का ज़्यादा है, प्रेवलेंस ज़्यादा है, हाई रिस्क ग्रुप ज़्यादा है. सिंगल डे दी वेरियस डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स दे आर गोइंग टू वर्क ऑन दी एक्शन प्लान और दी स्ट्रैटेजी सो दैट जो उनका डिस्ट्रिक्ट है वो सुरक्षित प्लस हो. सबसे पहले अरुणाचल की अगर मैं बात करूं तो अरुणाचल में 5 जिले हैं जो प्रायोरिटी डिस्ट्रिक्ट हैं: ईस्ट सियांग, लोअर दिबांग वैली, नामसाई, पापमपेर, तिराप. इफ़ वी टॉक अबाउट आसाम में इफ़ वी लुक एट इट तो आसाम में टोटल 6 प्रायोरिटी डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स हैं: काचर, डिब्रूगढ़, कामरूप मेट्रो, नगांव, नालबाड़ी, शिवसागर. In Meghalaya districts, there are 4 districts which are priority districts: East Jaintia Hills, East Khasi Hills, Ribhoi and West Jaintia Hill. So we are all committing together, all district leadership, the state leadership.
Moving on to national stories. Prime Minister Narendra Modi began a 2-day state visit to Israel today, marking his 2nd trip to the country. He and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will review progress in the India-Israel strategic partnership and set new goals to deepen bilateral ties. The leaders are expected to explore opportunities in science and technology, defense and security, agriculture, water management, trade and cultural exchanges. And coming up are the sports news. The Archery Association of Meghalaya has announced official approval from the Archery Association of India to host the Khelo India NTPC North East Zone Open Tournament in Shillong. Association President P.B. War Nongbri said the competition will take place on 26th and 27th February at the Sports Authority of India Training Centre inside Northeastern Hill University. A total of 126 archers from 6 northeastern states will participate. Under the Khelo India initiative, cash prizes of Rs 20,000, Rs 15,000, Rs 10,000 and Rs 5,000 will be awarded to the top 4 winners along with medals and certificates.
Northeast Zone Open Archery Tournament Arjara on Rio. Kalau long hantai pasai STC Shillong, buat sedikit track, agak aku Rio kalau aku nutri untuk mana. Ki nomile kan ki Northeastern states kemudian ki state totally bukan tuh ya ke Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Nagaland, Sikkim, apa sistem apa Rio ki nomile kan ki Rio state ini siapa ki asli. Kemudian tangka Reserve Division, pada Compound Division, mereka ini round kemudian apa dengan competition, mereka malah atas mana apa dengan para group, mereka Indian round group kemudian kelompak juga National Games Group. Kelompak kalian juga kiri dia NPC kila berbana ya ki balong benikong hai perok atau sampai di kategori balong.
And now for the weather report. First, let's take a look at the weather report for Tura. 16 degrees Celsius of minimum temperature, 27 degrees Celsius of maximum temperature were recorded today. The relative humidity is 45%. Moving on to Shillong, minimum temperature 10 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 20 degrees Celsius were recorded. The relative humidity is 65%. Meanwhile, for Jowai, minimum temperature of 10 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius and relative humidity of 67% were recorded. And the forecast for Tura, Shillong and Jowai says partly cloudy sky, most likely to occur. Before we conclude, here's a recap of the headlines. Cabinet clears bill to upgrade Indian Institute of Public Health Shillong into university. BJP Mahila Morcha criticizes Rahul Gandhi's conduct at AI Summit. BJP Meghalaya Mahila Morcha condemns racial abuse in Delhi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi embarks on two-day state visit to Israel. And Shillong to host Khelo India Archery Tournament on February 26 and 27 at Sai Training Centre. That's all we have in the news for today. Do join in again with us tomorrow for no more news update. Until then, goodbye.
The health minister said the inquiry conducted into the incident found no delay in treatment. He said basic life support measures including CPR and oxygen were given at the community health center before referral to the